Well, good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Thursday, the 26th of September. And boy, I tell you what, I'm just not going to sugarcoat it. I am frustrated. Not a good day. Had a tilt session on evals. Thankfully, it wasn't on PA accounts, funded accounts, but didn't trade those the best as well. Really, I think it's just kind of a strategy thing. I'm not sure, but I'm frustrated. I am frustrated, and it is what it is. On the eval front, I think I blew up 8 evals today. I haven't done that in a very long time, but I got triggered. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got, let's shrink this down so we can see it better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 evals blown on Apex, and also my one take profit account that I had. So the unfortunate thing is this last account, 332, these first 6 were kind of all in succession. I was just trading some bigger size and lost them, and I was on tilt 100%. I'll explain to you why. Not that there's a really good reason or a good, you shouldn't do that, but I know better, but I still did anyway. But this particular account here, I had up to 2,300 in profit, $700 away from being passed, and then I blew it just because I put too much size on. What triggered me on this whole eval thing was right here. I had a signal, VWAP cross signal here. We had this very nice move up. We'd been sitting. This is an oil trade. We had been, basically just kind of slowly trending down all morning. We had this spike up around a little before the open. I think that might have been news this morning, or maybe that was Powell speaking. I'm not sure. And then we had a nice move up, and the entry signal, and this is just, again, maybe it's the strategy, but the signal here put me into the trade pretty high up here, so to speak. And, but if this move would have just continued a little bit more, I was probably, I don't know how far I was away from my profit target. Let's look here. Right there. So I was away from my profit target by about 4 or 5 ticks. I was in with I was in with 3. I was in with 3 contracts. So that was part of the problem, is my size was too big. In with 3 contracts, but this thing just completely tanked on me, and $800 loser, and just, I don't know. It sounds stupid, and as this happened this morning at 10:30, and this is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it sounds stupid to talk about it, look at it now. I mean, why did that trigger me? I mean, I was just wrong in the trade. It is what it is. It wasn't the market's fault, but it just it ticked me off, and I tried to go in long here again. It just made a couple stupid trades, got stopped out, went short, got stopped out again, and it was just on at that point. And we just blew them up. We just totally blew them up. And right in here, I was up on that one account that I showed you, the one I said I was up 2,300. And then right through here is where I lost it. I thought, well, I'm just going to try to, I was in with one contract. I'm just going to try to scout my way, maybe I can get it above 3,000 and get it past. And we just got into this chop session, and I was buying the highs and selling the lows. Stupid. But anyway, it was just evals. Okay, that's the silver lining here. It was just evaluation accounts. So I'm happy about that. And obviously, trading some of that stuff, I was not trading the typical strategy here, so that's also part of it as well. But on the strategy front, let's go to TradeZella. That might tell the story a little bit better. Here's today, 779, 46% win rate. The average win-loss per trade has definitely suffered this week, and that's where my attention is kind of pulled toward. But today, average winner 58, average loser 149. We're just putting together a pretty solid red couple of weeks here. So if red is the goal, we're doing well. 15 trades, 9 yesterday, 8 the day before, 16 on Monday. It's not like I'm taking a ton of trades. I'm just trying to be careful, but I want to go into this playbook. So I adjusted I took out the VWAP crosses that I took on Monday. Those were trades that I had taken prior to adding the standard deviation 1. And so Monday was not a very good trading day at all for that specific strategy. And I felt strongly that that was the reason why. Since that time, it has been better. 50% win rate. The key level trade, I told you yesterday, I was going to combine the key level retest and key level bounce because that's really one trade, so to speak. It could be the tactic or the triggers for the trade are the same, whether it's just a bounce or it's a retest. I want the 4 candle bodies to be there if I'm on a key level. Just a straight up break and retest, any support resistance level, that's what this is. And so I created a brand new strategy, so to speak, for that one, and I traded it a couple times today. But the key level trade has a 66% win rate, which is a very good win rate. And even the VWAP cross 50%. This one today, 20%. I think we only took a couple of trades on it. So let's just look here. This is today, break and retest. We took 5, 20% win rate. So we need some more time on that. But let's look at the overall this week. So the VWAP cross, we've had 12 trades, 50% win rate. Key level trade, 23, 65% win rate. And then obviously the break and retest, we only had a couple today. But going right back, and this has not changed a little bit now from today to the week is about the same. This is where my frustration lies. And I'll just share with you guys where my headspace is at and why I'm so frustrated. I feel like the win rate is there, but when I lose, I'm losing too much in relationship to the winning trades. So I'm not 100% sure what I should do here. Should I just change my ATM, set a bigger profit target so that, you know, instead of going for 7.5 points, maybe I need to go for 10 or 12.5 points. The reason I went with 7.5, when I was looking at back testing, I found that that was a target that I oftentimes hit. But maybe I need to adjust it. Maybe I need to change that, or yeah, I guess what I'm saying is if you have suggestions, I'll listen. But something needs to change because it's frustrating to have that kind of a win rate and still just continue to bleed lower from a win-loss perspective. So just kind of going through a couple of trades today on the 57 account. I did get reverse positioned on this one, and that was a bit of a trigger. I did pull it back a little bit. Right here, I had a stop out. So here I had an entry signal, and again, maybe it's just I need to refine my rules. Maybe I need to look at the market in a little bit bigger picture before I take some of those trades from a rule perspective. Here we had a signal for a short. We had several candles here that were under this key level, signal short, got stopped out. And then we kind of reclaimed this. It had a signal to go long. Unfortunately, the signal put me in way up here. I don't like that because I'm really kind of taking a breakout trade, and taking a breakout trade is not that good. So I don't know, that may be something I need to refine is, maybe we need to change the strategy to, I need 3 candle body closes, and then I enter at the, on the 4th if it's down in the same general area. I'm not sure. I guess I'm kind of rambling here, but that was a winning trade, which is okay. But then here, we kind of reclaimed, and this was a bit of a retest, if you will, and I entered long and got stopped out. And this is where it reverse positioned me, and I'm not quite sure why. I think it was because my stop loss and my 450 daily loss limit were hit at the exact same time, and it reverse positioned me, and so I lost even more. So I was in long, and it put me in as though I went short when I really didn't. I was stopping out of the trade. So I took 2 back-to-back losses there. That was a little bit frustrating, and kind of put that account a little bit over the edge there. So what else on ES? I took a couple trades on ES. This was also on this 57 account, my 150K. Here I had a signal to go long or to go short. We had a VWAP cross there and just completely got faked out, which you'll have that, and I know that. But again, we took a $150 loss, and I don't know. I feel like something needs to change with the ATM to either make the winning trades bigger or reduce the losses. The other side to that equation is if I reduce my my stop loss, then I'm going to get stopped out a lot more quickly, and I don't particularly like that. So I don't know. I'm just sharing my thoughts here. I don't really have, a lot of solutions here at the moment. I'm going to probably digest some of this stuff tonight and kind of, dig through this and see what I come up with for tomorrow. But just as far as the price action today, for me, it was pretty crappy. This area right here in the midday to early afternoon, this was really tough. On ES, we were getting signals that this is going to be going short, or we should be going short. And on NQ, we had some signals here that we should be going long. Like here, we looked like we should have been going long. Same time here, we looked like we should have been going short. And that creates a lot of confusion. For me, it did anyway. Maybe it didn't for you, and maybe I missed something. But again, one of the things I've noticed in this kind of a trend, where you have kind of a steady trend up to a key level, to not take those shorts, because oftentimes it's going to continue to push through exactly as it did here today. So that's something that I've learned. But for the most part, I just kind of stayed out of this area. Which, I felt like I missed out. But I had a rough morning, and yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, there's not that much more to talk about. I mean, it was just one of those tough days. YM, the Dow, I had a great day. I took 3 trades, all on the 57 account, my 150K, took 3 of those trades, all of them beautiful. Here we had a VWAP cross, entered that trade, boom, boom, nice trade. $60, $23, so $83 winner. Here we had a short signal up here as we got to this key level, entered that trade, $12.50 and $60, so $72 trade there. That was nice. Again, here we had, looked like we were going to break out, but then we didn't. Had a signal here with 4 candles below that level, signal to go short, took that trade, $10, $36, not quite as good of a trade, but it works at times, and then at times, like it did on NQ, it did not work. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being too impatient. Maybe I expect too much, and I just need to allow this thing to run a little bit more and just develop the strategy more, add some more rules around where the entries really should be. So anyway, sorry, I feel like I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but that's where my headspace is at. I was frustrated today. I'm not as frustrated now, but definitely was frustrated today. And I feel like something has to change. I've been really tempted to go back to trading minis, because I just hate this continuous low bleed, and you get a $50 winner or a $100 winner, but then you got a couple $100 loser. And you just like take a step forward, and then you take 3 steps back. Take a step forward, take 3 steps back. That's the thing that probably gets me quite a bit. Now, that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you this spreadsheet here. So for the week, we've lost money now on every account. Down 200 on the 150K, down 500 on the 58 account, down 700 on this account, the 59 one, down 300 on the 60. So, that's just, for me, it's not a recipe for success. And, can I turn it around and can I get it back out? Yeah, I can probably do that. But, I've been trading these accounts for a while, 42 days, 41 days, 23 and 20 days on the last 2. I've had them for a long time, but we are just in this continuous bleed lower, and something has got to change. That's kind of where I'm at. So anyway, I'll stop my rant. I'll stop rambling. You guys can fill the chat, the comments, and I'll listen and respond, and maybe collectively we come up with a winning strategy or winning solution here. And I know trading is hard. Trading is not, it's not like there's a silver bullet here that we install this and now everything's great. I get that. I understand that. I've been doing this for, not a long time, but I've been trading over a year, about a year and a half now. I've gotten payouts, but I'm just in this funk where for the last several months, it's just been, 1 step forward and 2 steps back pretty much every month. So anyway, I got to shut up. But once again, I want to say thank you. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. Try to do these video updates every day. I kind of take you along on this journey and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And like you can see it. So also want to say thanks for using my code BCT, which gets you the best deal with Take Profit Trader and Apex. So thank you. I appreciate that. It does help me out, and I certainly appreciate you guys using that code. Also, I will have an affiliate link coming soon for affordable indicators, saving you 20%. That is the charts that I use, and I've had several people asking me about that, some of you in emails, some in comments. So I'll try to do an update video on that at some point, but then I also reached out to them and there's going to be like a 20% discount. So I need to get that set up. I just haven't done it yet, but I will try to do that before too awfully long. So in any case, once again, thank you. Appreciate you guys. We're getting closer and closer to that 300 sub level. I think we're at like 293 or 292 last time I checked. So if you're lurking out there, hit the subscribe button. Help me get there. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. So, all right, I'll leave you with that. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's wrap up the week on a positive note. Hopefully we can get some green tomorrow. Hope you do as well. And have a great night. We'll try to have another update for you tomorrow afternoon. Take care and so long.